microbiome is the most important organ system you haven't heard of. It makes up 1 to 3% of your total body weight and is not composed of human cells. While we generally think of bacteria as being bad for us and causing disease, scientists are discovering that we in fact cannot live without them. Lactobacillus acidophilus, Streptococcus pyogenes, Escherichia coli, Staphylococcus aureus. You might be asking yourself what I just said. Those are just a few of the numerous bacteria that inhabit our bodies. The human microbiome consists of all the microbial organisms living in you and on you. These organisms include bacteria, archaea, fungi, and even viruses. There are in fact 10 times as many microorganisms living in and on your body than there are human cells. According to a 2012 study titled Defining the Human Microbiome, the number of microbes in our body is a staggering number, estimated to be between 10 and 100 trillion. Today I'm going to be focusing on the bacteria that make up our microbiome and their many health benefits. Since the dawn of antibiotics in the early 20th century, humans have been trying to kill and sanitize the world from bacteria. This has undoubtedly saved millions of human lives, but in recent years we've begun to see a myriad of health problems emerge, most likely as a disruption of the human microbiome. Only recently has the importance of bacteria in this microbiome become important for our health. According to the Genetic Science Learning Center, our microbial friends have a plethora of health benefits. Bacteria play important roles in digestion. They also play important roles in synthesizing vitamins that we cannot make ourselves, including B vitamins, which play important roles in genetic processes, and vitamin K, which plays an important role in the clotting process. Bacteria also produce enzymes that allow us to digest an estimated 10% of all food we eat. Bacteria also produce compounds ARA and EPA. These compounds are found in almost every single infant formula that you would buy in a store. They're so important that they're included in all infant formulas because they greatly influence brain development. Another extremely important benefit of bacteria is that they help protect us from harmful bacteria. They do this by essentially creating a barrier, both internally and externally, that prevent pathogens, which are disease-causing bacteria, from attaching to our tissues and replicating. This greatly aids in overall immunity, but can only take place as long as our bacteria remain in place. Disruption of the microbiome, which is known as dysbiosis, can have serious health consequences. In our world of hand sanitizer and frequent antibiotic use, we've begun killing not only the bad bacteria, but the good bacteria that we need to survive. Bacteria are so important that fecal transplants are now being used to treat severe irritable bowel syndromes, including C. difficile, which can be deadly. Fecal transplants work because they reintroduce bacteria into your digestive system so you can again have a healthy microbiome. So what can be done to have a healthy microbiome? According to Jeff Leach of the Human Food Project, it's pretty easy. Eat lots of plants, including fruits, vegetables, legumes. Reduce your intake of processed foods and sugary foods. And don't be afraid to get your hands and feet dirty every once in a while. There's also been a boom of bacteria-containing products in the store. One you might have heard of is kombucha. This bottle of kombucha actually has 4 billion live organisms in it. It gets even easier than that though. There's also probiotics, which are beneficial bacteria found in just about every grocery store and health store that there is. This probiotic supplement actually has all of the bacteria that I listed earlier. Other easy things you can do are stop using hand sanitizer, reduce your intake of antibiotics and only take antibiotics if absolutely necessary. And no, that does not include if you have a cold or flu, because those are viral illnesses, not bacterial illnesses. While it's mildly scary to think about there being trillions of non-human cells living inside your body, it's the truth. Our microbiomes are a very real and living thing. They're a very real and living thing, and they are not only necessary for life, but they are necessary for a healthy and normal life.